Hello everyone, welcome to ODSC Halo Guide. I am Perplexality and I'm going to be commentating over this gameplay. What we have here is in the middle of the screen you will see some gameplay by my friend. His gamertag is Calamity. And in the top left you'll see some of my own gameplay. And this is both during the same game. I've synced up the time so they'll be playing the same point of the game. And I want to compare and contrast two different playstyles of Halo 4 that have kind of arisen. And two essential parts of a team. Now, me, who's in the top left, I'm a very conservative player, which means I kind of sit back. I'm not too aggressive, but you look here, who's Kalamity? He's rushing. He's getting up in there. He's more of a competitive and aggressive player. So there are pros and cons to each one. I'm gonna look at both of them, and if you want to check out what I've done for the conservative gameplay, click on my video playing in the top left. And if you want to see the aggressive gameplay, just keep watching this, and we're going to cover how Kalamity goes. So as you can see, he's really just getting all up in their grill. I guess that's the best term for it. But he's just kind of pushing up in there, fighting. He kind of gets taken out because he gets outnumbered. But he's just pushing up into that base. And you see, I'm up top left. I'm just worried about map control. I'm worried about shooting people in front of their base. But he's more concerned with getting into their base and actually making this flag collapse. So he's actually going to be making a lot of the power plays. Kalamity is also going to be pulling a lot of the flags, working on some objective, doing a lot of Slayer. And he just has, if you just look, he has a very fast gameplay. If we look at his perks, he has the mobility and dexterity on for this game. He actually swapped to ammo as of late. Just because he keeps running out of ammo. But he has mobility and dexterity on, which allow you to do really fast things. Like they just allow you to maneuver around the map well and reload quickly, swap weapons quickly, pull out those fast kills, and maneuver and get in aggressive. And that's what those kind of perks allow you to do. And my perks, as you see at my gameplay in the top left, I am using ammo, which means I don't reload as quickly, but I get to last longer, which means I'm better for staying alive longer, I guess, without having to interact with other players, keeping my distance. And I have the fast track, which actually doesn't help me at all with anything other than extra experience after every match, which is just something I've used to rank up faster. As you can see, like, just look at the speed he's reloading those rockets, he's walking around, he's bouncing, he's getting all up in this base, he's going to follow around his teammates. There's some great stuff in the Art of War about maneuvering that's really essential for being this kind of player. Sun Tzu, or Sun Tzu, however you want to pronounce his name, he says that the best way to approach somewhere is go where the enemy is not, and it will be safest. Attack where he is more open, and go where you are not expected. So as you can see, this guy, he's kind of hugging a lot of the cover. He's moving around a lot of the map, pushing their spawns where they're kind of used to getting a lot of safety. He's really getting up in there. He's boundarying. He's just like kind of getting in the boundary of their safe zone. Like he's on top of the base. People aren't really comfortable with you getting on top of their base and everything in games like this. And getting behind them, you know, they're not expecting that. So what he's doing, he's really just kind of pushing up in there and getting control of the situation. I think he noticed that something was wrong up on top mid, which is where I was camping, being I died. And so he's going to take a turn for being sniper. Even now, just look, his sniping's really fast. Like, he misses, he just keeps rolling with the punches. He's going to pop out a few more shots. He's even just, you can just see how fast of a player he is by his sniping. Just like how something he's kind of developed. He's a really good player to have. Now, I'm going to compare, in the last gameplay that I talked about, which was my own gameplay of this same game, I talked about holding map control allows you to make pushes. And when you have that map control, yes, you're able to make a lot of these essential kind of pushes into the map and control the base. Like, see, if no one were controlling this section of the map, if there were just like 4 enemies right there, you wouldn't be able to push at all. But see, because there's only 2, and they're kind of manageable, he's able to push in, he's able to do some work. So map control is a big deal with allowing other players to do it. So I'm more established in the map control, but he does the actual work. If we had just a bunch of people like him, they might all be too aggressive and may not have enough map control to do something. It would really just depend on the skill of the individual players. But if we had just a lot of people like me, then we would never get any objectives done, because none of us would ever go for the objective. So it's good to have a balance of both. I think for competitive playlists, this guy's playing style is definitely where it's at. Just look at this, nasty. He just rolls down without even missing a beat. He already drops down, takes the flag when he's out of ammo, and keeps going. And he's waiting for a good opportunity. I think teammates coming with Warthog, yeah. He's waiting for a good opportunity to go ahead and bounce out. And he realizes they're a no-go, so he's going to bail out of that before it explodes. You see, he just keeps moving. Like, nothing seems to kind of disrupt his gameplay. It's really fluid, I guess is the best word for it. I mean, just see, he's running riot, double kill, triple kill with just a flag, moving on by himself. There are a few guys who are getting kind of weakened by him, but for the most part, he's rolling in by himself. He's just moving really fluid, really nice. And to be this aggressive, you do need to build up your skill. Conservative players don't need to be as skillful, because you have more time to set up shots and everything, and you don't have to worry about the stress of being shot at. Players like him, they really gotta know they gotta plant those grenades. They gotta land a lot of nice shots like that. So it really is reflective of your skill level as well. What kind of stance you take. Because usually I will only be aggressive if I need to be. I like being conservative because it allows me to make those nice kills and shots. As you can see, he's just pushing up in there. I think he's going to grab the triple kill. Someone's going to steal his overkill. But still, just amazing pushes that he's making. And everything's all centered around really fluidly. And notice he's only running in right when it's really necessary. He's kind of staying to the side and not really getting too much in their face until it's really necessary. He's just really keeping a lot of people out of this front line area. I'm kind of weakening them from the top area. See, I just sniped that flag carrier. But he's really doing a lot of the groundwork, as you see. Just kind of cleaning up a lot of kills where I've weakened people and making a lot of nice shots. So again, aggressive people, you need to know how to maneuver around the map. I'd say would be one of the biggest things. Because you have to know how to get from point A to point B without being seen. Because if they don't know you're there, they can't attack you. And this is really style for competitive players to pick up. If you play Team Throwdown a lot, which I think he does, he really just enjoys getting up in there and having those nice, fine fluid movements. He told me he was sponsored, I think in Halo 3 is what he said. So, I mean, at one point, he was just actually going to tournaments, getting a lot of playtime in. And right now, he's just kind of dominating the games. Just really fluid. He needs to reload his rockets. No need. Just keep going with reload. He's gonna just keep picking off people. There almost seems to be no pause between his shots, you know. And that's a matter of building up accuracy and forethought. Like, see right here, he's kind of getting on those rocks where people wouldn't quite expect him to be shooting from. If he ever needs ammo or shelter, he can drop down and get a lot of protection. And right when he gets that advantage, he's going to push up on them and just really get in their face about it. And he's really going to agitate them. He get kills like that. And you see, he's just kind of making those really nice pushes. And then when he realizes all his teammates are gone, he's going to make a really nice moment. Like, walking around the rock was an amazing move. Like, I actually wouldn't have thought to do that on my feet. I mean, it actually provides just that little oomph of cover. You know, it's like little things like that that make all the difference when you're playing this kind of playstyle, just aggressive things. And a lot of this playstyle isn't premeditated. He just makes observations where he's seeing like, okay, they're kind of weak over there, I'm going to push on that side. And I'm going to stay on the outside of the map, so I'm not going to go through the mid where they're going to see me. I'm going to come where they don't expect me. And then I'm just going to kind of get up in their face and destroy them. That's kind of his thought pattern. My thought pattern is I have to be more aware of spawns, and I need to be more aware of kind of exactly what's going around, and watch out for cover. People come up behind me. Like, if you look at the top left, I just killed a guy trying to flank me, and got away with the sniper just fine. You see this guy, he just keeps going. He's like a one-man army almost. But, so you see, there's a lot more thinking on your feet, and the thinking style is premeditated. So people like me, I like to think about my strategies. I'm a big chess nerd. I was undefeated during I think my 8th grade year of middle school chess, way back when. So I mean, I'm more of a premeditated strategy kind of guy. But this guy, he's really good at thinking on his feet. He's got that nice combat reactions. It's all about reaction skills. A lot of that factors in. So there's always a good balance. I try getting aggressive. I can never quite get it down as good as him though. Although sometimes I can get it. It's just a matter of having to be aggressive. Like, see, coming from up top was just a good move because they're just not looking for you up top. They're looking for you to come down the path. And it's just little things like that that can throw them off for a second that will give you the biggest advantage in the world. He's just making shots, you know, taking names. He's getting all this stuff. I think this gameplay he gets 43 and 7, which is really nice. I actually get 43 kills as well, and I get 3 deaths on my gameplay, and that's just reflective of that being conservative and being a conservative player. You die less. It's just a fact, which is kind of why I like it a lot. But if you go aggressive, you will die more, but you will see a lot more of the action. You will get far much more in people's faces about it. So, there are pros and cons of both, and we need players like this for teams. So you kind of have to set up situations like that. I'm really glad he gave me this gameplay, because his playstyle, I don't really know a lot of people with this playstyle. Because aside from myself, who I'm not even this aggressive, I don't really know a lot of people with it. But we're reaching the end of the game. So if you guys are going to be aggressive, remember to walk around the map, be good at thinking on your feet, and work on those good shots. And just look at this gameplay for support. Remember to comment, rate, subscribe. It helps me out a lot when you show support. And so that's the end of the video. So I'm going to thank you guys all for watching. Again, remember, just please comment, rate, and subscribe to help show me your support again. And thank you for watching. I'm going to let the video play out. ODST, out.
Victory.